welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Berwickshire Coastal Path. I've not long left Cockburnspath and I'm heading all the way back to Berwick-upon-Tweed. It's a distance of around about 30 to 35 miles. Hope tonight to be having a little wild camp as well. Just nice to be back out on the trail for a couple of days. Haven't been walking for a couple of weeks. Middle of May, I'm going to be doing the lightweight walk. That's a distance of 42 miles, so it's important that I keep my fitness up. But I also wanted to get out and stay out a little bit, so I've got the tent on the back. Hopefully it'll be a mild night. I dipped my toe in the water with this one in February when I came up on holiday with the family. Been desperate to get back, and the weather the following month was a little bit better further north and west, so I did the 3 locks way. Anyway, the next couple of days the weather's set to be pretty reasonable, so here I am. So there's a little bit of road walking to do now, but certainly picked one of the prettiest times of year to come with all this gorse in flower. It looks absolutely fantastic. So this morning I parked at Berwick railway station, and that cost me £7 for 48 hours, which I think for a car park like that is pretty reasonable. The bus leaves from the front of the station and you want the 253, and that cost me for a single fare to Cockburnspath, cost me £5.70, which again isn't too bad. And from there, you just pick up the signs for the route, follows the Southern Upland Way for a little while, and then within 10 minutes you've hit the coastline, and it's pretty much just keep the North Sea to the left all the way then. So that early morning cloud hasn't really lifted yet, and visibility is not bad, and you can see all the way over my shoulder there, out past the power station towards the Isle of May, which stands guard at the mouth of the Firth of Forth. So not too bad at all really. Just come through a couple of fields of cows, sort of eyeing up the first one. The cows look a bit young, a little bit daft, a little bit curious. I'm not going to film, because this could be lost footage. Jace breathes his last. But as soon as I entered the field, they all turned tail and they scooted over to the other side, and the ones that have just come through now are just more interested in feeding, so managed to dodge that one pretty well. We've come inland. We're still not too far from the sea, but eventually we'll just work our way back down towards the cliff edge. And these are the markers that you're looking to tick off today, just your standard coastal path ones. So when you forget your tripod and your microphone, as I did this morning, you're a bit limited to what you can film. I'm going to stop here now. Been going about 2.5 hours. I'm going to get a sandwich. Just going to take my time and relax. I'm not going to beat this one out like I did the last one, or probably the one before that. I've got loads of time and the distance is very, very comfortable, so there'll be no issues, but I am hungry, so. So we're just arriving at St Abbs, and I think what I'll do is I'll get a coffee here, maybe a bite to eat, and just replenish my water, and then I've got about another mile after that, maybe a mile and a half, to where I think I might be camping tonight. So not too far now, not too long. So I just stopped at the old school cafe, which is right at the top of the village. A little bit of something to eat, coffee, and they were very good, and filled my water bottles up as well, because I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to get a decent refill later on. So really appreciate that. I've got to get stuck into this now. So it's about 6:15, and that earlier wind has died down a little bit, but still quite cold. So I've got all my cooking set up there. I'm about to get some food on. I've got my sleeping pad, sleeping bag liner, and my quilt there. Be comfy. I'm going to sleep over that end of the tent tonight because there seems to be some sort of rock or lump there. Make it quite uncomfortable. And then I'll bring the rest of my kit inside. Got some spare clothes as well. I think I'll change into those. Starting to feel a little bit chilly and need to keep warm. So this is tonight's dinner. I've got some Hungarian goulash. I was away in Budapest last week, so might as well keep with the international theme. Looking forward to that. And then for pudding, I've got some custard apple crunch. I hope that's not too sweet. The last something to eat dessert that I had was just a little bit on the sweet side for me, but it's extra calories and I'm sure I'll be grateful for it. These never look particularly appetising when you open them up. Just looks like a cup of soup. Does smell okay though, but we'll just have to wait and see. And that's what it looks like 10 minutes later. Probably take me about 5 minutes to eat all that. There you go. There's the apple custard. I'll let you know what that tastes like in a minute. So that's it from day one. I'm going to make myself a hot drink. I'm going to get into bed. I'm going to wind down for the night now. I've got my Kindle, probably do a little bit of reading. Light's starting to change now as well, and I'm pretty beat, so I'm going to leave it there. In terms of the food, the goulash was okay, wasn't the best. It was just a bit like flavoured mashed potato. Having said that, the apple custard was pretty nice actually. That was quite tasty, so yeah, I'll give that a thumbs up, but leave the goulash till next time. Okay, right, that's it for me. I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. So I've not had porcini mushroom risotto for breakfast. Top tip, when you've used these, don't throw them out. Take them home, wash them, and you can put your instant porridge in with a little bit of flavoured protein powder, and they can be reused. Just tip the water in, stir it up. Seal on the bag is still pretty good. It keeps it nice and warm, and it's really, really handy. So yeah, don't throw those out. Perfect for instant porridge. There you go. Leave no trace. Always feel it's important to show this because there's so many wild campers out there giving us good ones a bad name. So there you go. So officially welcome back to day 2. I had a great night's sleep last night. Very comfortable on for the most part. Maybe only woke up once or twice. And I got up around about 5:30, and it was about 6:30 when I eventually packed up and left camp. So I've only got about 14 miles left to do today. and the US Maps app is saying it'll probably take around about 5.5 hours. So I'm going to get to Eyemouth, going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to carry on and bash this out and hopefully be back at the car by lunchtime. Really still morning now, beginning to brighten up, so all bodes well for a good day. So I've not long left Eyemouth and already scenery's starting to open up again. And if you've enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. I know it's not been usual quality. That's my bad for forgetting my tripod and my microphones, but something's better than nothing. If you could leave a comment below, let me know if you've done this coastal route before or what your plans are. And if you could subscribe to the channel, it'd be much appreciated. I'm just going to stop here and have a sandwich, bit of an early lunch. Won't be long before I'm crossing back into England, and then within a couple of hours I should be back in Berwick, and got a beautiful coastline in front of me, and behind me I've got the East Coast main line, and then just the other side of that, the A1. So not too far from civilization, but it's a lovely place to be. What a fantastic end to the walk. It's been brilliant. I'm a little bit jaded today, I have to say. I think I was missing a coffee fix, if I'm honest. But I'm all sorted now. The going was pretty easy underfoot, and the footpaths are pretty good as well. There was no difficulties on them, and they'd held up to all the recent rain as well, so no muddy boots really. I'm really pleased with that. And I'm not that far from the train station now, so I'm going to get the car and I'm going to get back home. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.